other Jimmy's out here, remember, man? Yeah, I remember you. What the fuck's Teddy?
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everybody out there. Depends what time your time frame is out there. Good evening. And this is George Bullman Jr. with the Stress and Anxiety Show, and David. Now, you're 18, you have to be an adult, and please do not post anything inappropriate for the page. If it is, it will be blocked because we already got in trouble for this. Somebody exposed herself on last week's video, so please do not expose yourself or anything. Please keep it clean. There's Dave to introduce himself.
Hi, everybody. My name's David Schwam. I got a special and tonight. He's up towards from Erie, like Warren Core area. His name is Doug Crane. I'm gonna bring him on so he can introduce himself.
Hey, you want to add it as a three on the messenger, then call it in, and then that way he can be on all three sides.
Yeah, I could do that. Hold on.
Yeah, that way I can get him live on my end as well. It is 11:18. Hello, everybody. Remember, if you feel down, you feel lonely, you feel nobody cares for you, remember, I care for you. And Dave does too. And there you are.
Hey, Brad. Hey there. How you doing? I'm old. Sorry you can't see my buddy George.
Camera's out.
Oh, yeah. That happens.
Anyway, you can hear me, right?
Yeah, I can.
Still breathing? I don't know. Maybe.
What game you playing? Call of Duty?
Farming Simulator.
I heard that game's hard.
Not really. That helps with anxiety.
Right.
I also play a lot of my simulator games. It helps with anxiety.
What is it, business doing?
Oh, my print on demand.
Yeah.
That's underscore coronation hyphen yes .printify.me.
That's cool. What made you want to start a business?
Can't find work. I'm a truck driver by trade, and I've been out of it for 7 years, so all the companies tell me, well, you don't have enough recent experience, so we're not going to hire you. And then I give up and say, all right, fine, I'll just go get a part-time minimum wage job. But I get told by those places, you're overqualified. I don't understand how I can be overqualified. That's the leader.
Oh, okay.
And he's the smallest.
Oh, gee, huh?
Oh, yeah. He's not the oldest.
They're having problems with their animals tonight, too.
I'm not fine.
Sometimes they do, right?
Yeah. And they get in the mood to bark and stuff outside. Don't shut up. But then again, I live out in the middle of nowhere. We have bears, raccoons, skunks always coming in. And when the skunk comes in and the cat startle it, then it sprays. And that winds the dogs up. Nothing but barks and snapping out for hours.
You sure you don't want a lollipop?
Okay.
Sparky, First it was Scooter, then it was Sparky. Scooter at the haunted hayride. What'd you think of that this year?
Fine. But, I mean, Rick does a pretty good job. He's been there for years.
He's moving.
What's that?
He's moving to a different location.
Oh, yeah?
I don't know where at yet, though. That's what I'm being told. That's what I was told that when I was there.
Yeah. Oh, them last 2 weekends, I couldn't see coming down for 7. 3 hours each way. It would have just used up $70 in gas, so I couldn't see coming to do it for $70.
Yeah.
But I mean, I liked it. Just, you know, it went for the weather.
My name's John Campbell.
Yeah.
Cheer up. There's plenty of John G's.
I'm shocked he's moving up. He's been there for years.
What dog's behind you now?
Alex. That's another Chihuahua.
Is that a boy or a girl?
They're both boys. They're brothers. And 2 pounds apiece. Well, less than 2 pounds.
Oh,
They're
wow.
little guys. They're teacups.
Are they playful?
Not that. Oh, there George got his camera working.
Yeah, working on it.
He's got a touch screen, and then his dude, the camera.
There it comes.
That's the world right now. that.
Well, I do YouTube, I do TikTok, so.
You do Instagram?
No, not Instagram. When I get better internet, I'll be getting into Twitch. Doing my live on shit and porting them over to my YouTube.
Yes.
Fishing lately? What are we looking at, George?
Hey, that's not your car.
I got you.
Can't take it.
There it comes.
Somebody will recognize it.
I'd rather be mistaken for a dead guy.
Buddy. Look, don't look.
On the
Like your time.
I haven't taken my medicine yet, so I ain't gonna ball.
Oh, your depression meds?
No, I don't. That's stuff. No,
Want to take some Thorazine?
no.
You're like, eh.
Friend that's been on that since she was 17, and she can't leave the house.
She get paranoid?
She can get suicidal. Shit. Plug my
Yeah, I got mine plugged in. I just plugged my tablet in. Out. Yeah. Blue card? No, no.
2018 my car. My car is a 2016 hybrid. It's a Euro Sport.
Oh yeah. Does it get up and go?
Since my
Oh, yeah.
custom cash card automatically adjusts.
Hybrid. I've had it up 145. Still have to paddle to get.
Really? Wow.
And just short.
No, that's just, being Irish. So.
I'm German, English, Polish, and Italian.
Come on.
And my family's based out of Erie, so I'm Buffalo.
For Heinz 57, right?
Are all the dogs downstairs with you? Doug?
Oh, no, I live in a trailer. There's upstairs, downstairs.
I mean, are all the dogs by?
I don't have all of them. Just outside of my They're always on guard. Most of the time it looks like they're sleeping, but they're not.
You're laying there waiting for some shit to happen pretty much.
Big little dick there.
How long you had him?
He was born here. 4.
Igor?
Yeah.
So he's pretty much a wild.
No, not usually. Though, if I go to town when I come home, I gotta holler, "Where's Dink?" He'll howl. Let me know where he's at.
They'll go right back.
Yeah, I'm excited that I'm home. It's just about 15, 20 minutes, and then he comes into the bedroom and gets to sleep. George is having all kinds of problems tonight.
Yep.
Yeah, his
This internet's running.
versus volume was working. Then my volume was down.
Now we're having it.
5 minutes, about 3 minutes later, it was 5 minutes later, and his phone was. Is that a Rolly?
Yeah.
A menthol.
Yep.
They said they're supposed to be banning menthol. I haven't heard anything else from it.
Oh, did they really?
A bunch of Canadian friends he had it in Canada. But they really don't have the right. I mean, that shit ain't gonna fly here. Too many people. That's all.
Yeah. I don't even say a ton. I've been still mainly the younger generation and between our age. Me. How old are you getting done from my ass?
Old.
I was playing it before.
Yeah.
Like what? 25?
Shit. I wish I was. You'll be 49 in May.
I just turned 40 December. So.
Oh, yeah? Fresh out of diapers, huh?
Oh. Fresh out of diapers. You got jokes, okay.
I'm a gamer. What do you expect?
Yeah.
You get these youngsters, you're gaming against them, and they want to trash talk. You got to learn to have comeback.
Yes, you do.
Oh, I'm very.
What's your name?
Huh? I'm too old. I can't. Listen, I'm too old. I can't remember that shit. Honestly, you know. And my mom wrote a name tag this morning, and I stick it to my shirt. That way I can, you know, but backwards, that way, because I got to look at it in the mirror, you know. That way I know who the hell I am.
Yeah, really. I don't even know my name, but they call me the hand.
Hey, just as long as you keep telling yourself that every day.
The stupid. Yeah, right?
Like I told my brother that whatever the hell she does. I ain't got no one to impress but myself. I'm single. I don't give two shits. And, you know, a lot of it, like my last couple relationships ended just because of the simple fact of my anxiety. Because when my anxiety gets up, I game a lot, which takes away time away from the relationship. And, you know, so, because if my mind's focused on a game, it's not focused on whatever is causing anxiety to go away.
Barking.
That's just the little guy.
What was he barking about?
Yeah, because he's in charge, he gets to yell about everything.
Yeah,
That's
he's
cute.
old.
Yeah. Have any lower jaw.
What happened?
They get, when they lose their teeth, their the bone in the lower mandible jaw, it dissolves.
Huh.
It's a common thing with chihuahuas.
Yeah, how old
His
is he?
brother's the same way. 13.
13, yeah.
And his brother's 12. And yeah, they both have them. The vet says as long as they eat, you know, there's nothing wrong with it. And they do. They eat soft.
Yeah.
But they tear it up, don't they?
Oh yeah. That they do. Shoot, they even still eat them because we have all small dogs. We don't have any big dogs. We started as a small dog rescue. Originally, it was wiener dogs. At one point, we had like 8 or 9 wiener dogs. But when we rescue, we don't just foster and adopt them out. When we rescue, because when we were doing it, you know, back in my 20s and 30s, we'd rescue, and then we'd have trauma that the dog had.
Yeah.
And help them through, you know, and they're no different than humans. I mean, human gets it like that, you know, they have most time to get over that, so. And we couldn't ever adopt them back out. We had a limit set to how many we would have at one time. The merc team. And because they were all small, you know, it was never an issue.
The Philadelphia woman,
No.
she ended up killing animals on a live stream.
Or asked me, sir.
Oh, they already caught her. Yeah, she's gonna probably be looking at some serious talent.
Yeah. Hope so.
And I'm glad you're an animal rescuer. If I could, I'd rescue all the animals, even bears and tigers, you know what I mean?
They're a handful some days, though.
Yeah.
And that's why we dedicated just to small dogs. Small dogs and big dogs, yeah, they can get along, but you run the issue of if a big dog gets too playful, he's a young big dog, he gets too playful, little dog. So it's better to just stick with one size and be done with it rather than trying to, you know, as the dogs. Yeah.
Not like you want to get a Great Dane for all of them dogs.
Well, we weigh the little one, at least 1.5 pounds, a liter of the pet.
Yeah.
He thinks it's a great thing.
Yeah.
Which one? The one that's by you?
Yeah, the one that barked a minute ago. He got up. He went back behind me here.
I fell asleep.
Yeah, that's his brother.
Is he always sleeping? That one?
No. Oh. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I saw them t-shirts tonight. I might still do that. But my computer, I bought it back in 2016. And anymore,
We have one.
Mine.
We have one
it
watching.
takes mine about 15 minutes to boot all the way up to where I can start working on it. And then when I'm done, it takes about 15, 20 minutes to boot it down.
So. Come on and let us know where you're from. Dave,
Get up off the bed.
tonight on YouTube, we have 13 on YouTube, 14 on Twitter, and 4 on Restream.
Awesome. So before Heavy does, other than
No watching, commenting. But,
Wow, you mean that?
to get you on some something.
Well, we got another one popping on. Come on and say hello. Let us know where you're from.
We're doing good tonight. Share it out, George.
Dave's got a special guest on here tonight, so we're talking to him, and then our regular show. Shorty, how you doing? Good to see you.
You want to do it.
I'm going out for a out, you know that. Group home policy.
well, at least it isn't as cold down there as it is.
Oh, it's cold down here, brother. No, we always went with the haunted hayride. That shit was cold.
But yeah, later at night it got cold. I brought a heater with me. Kept it warm in my room. I stayed right there.
Yeah.
Good George.
Okay, you're out of focus or your lens needs cleaned.
Okay, hold on.
There we go.
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah.
There's my fix.
Now you and your rainbow colors here, it went from blue to pink. What the hell is going on there?
Try that.
It did.
Your flash it already, it went blue to
On mine, it went from blue to pink, yeah. Well, anyway, folks, if you feel down, you feel lonely, that nobody cares for you, we care for you, we love you. And remember, Jesus has his arms around you at all times to the top.
Remember, folks, stress and anxiety is no good. Hey, we got dispatch here, George. Dispatch does rain.
You're going to get kicked off. He's going to drive up here and kick your ass.
You don't even know where I live. Actually, yeah, he does.
the inherent ability to find anybody, buddy.
That's what I think of that.
Hey, you know, we have a tracker on the phone that gets you to your location.
Yeah. What shirts you making tonight, son?
What's that?
What shirts are you making tonight?
Probably some political stuff, some funny political shirts.
Like Biden and stuff.
Biden and Trump.
Hey,
I did one of Biden the other day. It said, "Let's go."
I'm going pretty good, Shorty.
Biden standing on, keep me behind and kicking like he's kicking Biden. That's even the donkey hates him.
How much? President, you're there, but it looks like Trump's getting it.
Yeah, Trump won New Hampshire relatively quick. I was watching the results come in, and
Yeah.
what's that? And I think it was within the hour until they declared it in the law.
Yeah.
And it was faster than that in Iowa.
Yeah. Like I tell people, I don't care who the president is, as long as he runs the country the right way.
True.
And lower these grocery store prices.
Well, you know, if Biden wins this election, we're not going to have lower grocery store prices, that's for sure.
Yeah, I know. But I mean, anything in the store, you mean, it's just expensive, you mean?
Exactly.
My music.
My thing is like $80.
Let me put you this way: the stuff in the music store and stuff like that, it doubled in price.
That it did. Yeah. I mean, most of my purchases are at Walmart. So only certain things do I go to the local grocery store for. And the rest of it I do at Walmart, but even Walmart, I mean, before I used to be able to, you know, stretch my money out throughout the more, I go there and grocery shop one time, most of it's gone, you know, 50 to 75% of it in one shopping. And Then he
Yeah.
The drawers and basic.
and because
May not have some spare shirts. Use something again.
it's like
And you will.
growing up my whole life, I didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
I'd always leave, wouldn't go to school and stuff like that. I really didn't get diagnosed with anxiety depression disorder at 16.
Yeah.
It's not easy living this life because now the older I get, the worse it gets.
Yeah.
And that's another reason where I could go back to driving truck or not. Yeah, the money's great. I miss that money I was making,
Yeah.
but
Yeah. Exactly.
that's my safe place.
That's what I have is stress. That's what I have, stress and anxiety disorder. Easy.
Yeah.
Sometimes,
Especially when you wake up in the morning.
sometimes you get anger issues and stuff like that. It goes with it. You learn to control it.
Yeah. Well, it's like my mom has it too. She has anxiety, so she's getting out away from the house. The only time mom leaves the house anymore is to go to the doctors. I go shopping. If something needs gone to town, either I go or then gets it. And then there's days where I just don't want to leave the house. And having this makes it tough because there's a lot of things I wanted to do. My friends say, hey, let's go do this. Let's go do that. Or we're off. And I get 2 miles down the road and I got to turn around and come back. I had a friend that lived in town was always like, well, come hang out with me at the bar. Well, a lot of the time I'd go up there, but I would never go into the bar. I just couldn't do it. Couldn't get out of the car. I've been to the hospital several times, to the ER because of it. And whenever I have a attack, and but it's just living this life is not easy.
Sometimes you get into it and don't know what to do.
Exactly. It's going to therapy 3 times a week. Every time I go, she's like, "Are you suicidal?" I'm like, "No, Kristen, I want to live. I don't give a crap how bad my depression is. I want to live it. No, I don't get suicidal." Now, there are a lot of people out there, like my friend I mentioned, issues. And she's on medications. And she flat out told me, don't get on any medications. It'll just mess you up even worse.
Yeah.
Me and myself, I'm going to be perfectly 100% disagree with me, but you know, 4, I used to be again 100%. 100%. Hated it, didn't want nothing to do with it, didn't want to be around it. And then I found out the benefits of it. And one day I went into my cousin was staying out back at my grandma's in a camper. And I went into his camper and he'd been smoking. Well, I went to a friend's in Erie that day. Never had a bit of anxiety all day long. I got to think, I was in there breathing that smoke in, been a problem all day long. So I got some from him, and that strain he was smoking, and it helped.
Yeah. Yeah.
And all of 20 throughout that summer, and I was able to get out and do things, and me and my wife were trying to get back together. We wanted to do stuff every weekend. Now, well, I got a job working at Chewy.com down by Harrisburg. Mechanicsburg, actually, is where it is. Well, I couldn't do that job because I have arthritis in both my knees. So I was like, I'm going to have to go back to driving truck. Because I was deciding to go back to driving truck. I quit. And that brought anxiety back 10 times worse. And I even smoked. And that was clear back in 2020. But I can't find a job in the driving industry, so I don't know. You know, I'm damned if I do and don't. That's why I decided to
try Butler County. So thank you.
No, they won't. I've already tried. Not enough recent experience. But no, it's just one of those things. You know. But what I need to do is, like you, David, you try and get my website out there for my store and stuff, and I greatly appreciate it. People come in and start making, purchases, and even if they don't ever purchase at the website with their friends and family who have the potential of making purchases themselves, getting the name of the store out there by word of mouth, That part of it is, I Googled my store the other day. It had someone from Union City being in charge. So I had to contact Google support and tell them, no, I'm in charge of that. I created it, designed everything in it at first, and I don't know who that is. And I'm from here, not.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where anxiety is an easy illness to deal with.
No, it's not.
Depression isn't either. And like with you said it brings on stress. Yeah, it does. Quite a bit of stress, which ends up causing more anxiety.
I'll tell you something that I do is whenever I get depressed and stuff like that, and anxiety kicks in and stuff like that, the music it helps.
It's too cold this time of year though, because I have a karaoke. Like I said, I live out in the middle, so I go out in our field and I have a karaoke machine that's battery operated in the back of the car, and I just get out there and sing.
Yeah.
Now we camp around here, and they've told me they can hear me, down across the road, several hundred yards away.
I have a machine that side, and people says, man, we're town.
Oh yeah.
My setup for an outside show one time was 15 speakers on one setup. And then we had mixers and stuff like that. Our mixer, and then we had our power amps and sound process.
But yeah, PV's a good system to have.
Yeah.
You know, me and my brother started planning our yearly fireworks show.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we haven't done it the last couple of years because of this year. We're able to buy wholesale. Now we've gotten up there to where we can buy wholesale. So what Joe Blow pays for a whole case for the same price or cheaper.
Yeah.
So now we'll be buying by the pallet, so our show will be, instead of, an hour long. Our longest show is 6.5 hours.
Wow.
The fireworks show is only 30 minutes. And here, back in July 20, fireworks display person to quit because we know him. He lived across the creek from my grandmother, and run into him a couple. They're like, "Why did you stop shooting your fireworks off?" He's like, "So much better than I was. All our stuff was consumer grade. You were doing the big stuff."
Yeah.
Could have had a competition.
He would have lost. That's what he really admitted. He would have lost if he kept going. Like the scoring thing, he said he would have lost because we 8 people and we were sending up anywhere from 10 to 20 shells at a time. And up like a time.
You guys would have.
And a lot of videos on. I couldn't even make out, but I got to get the license to do it. I'm in the process of doing.
Yeah, I know. Hey, Dave, what do you want? It keeps freezing.
Get your mustache real quick, brother. George.
I got it.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
Okay. What's it doing?
It's freezing.
Take it off.
Yep. Well, we get to talk right here. You know, I mean, I'll just end the show. You know, on this end because it's freezing up. Okay, Shorty.
Me and Doug are gonna talk for a little bit, and you don't mind, Doug, do you?
No.
Okay. Show for tonight. Remember, folks, if you're feeling down or not feeling well, always talk to us or come on my show and talk. Thank you for watching. Have a good night.
Have a good night, folks. May God bless you, and we love you. We care for you. And remember, Jesus has his arms around you at all. Have a good night.